नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। लास्ट डे ऑफ साइलेंट पीएम्स पॉलिटिकल कैरियर। 91-year-old Manmohan Singh, who is known as the silent PM, will quit politics on Wednesday, April 3rd. Singh's 33-year-old political career would come to an end today. Despite being an unblemished PM even after holding the position for a full decade, his exit goes unnoticed. AICC former president Sonia Gandhi has relied heavily on Singh during his tenure as the PM, but his exit remains ignored. Politics is one area where many unexpected developments happen on a daily basis. While a few never rise to prominence despite relentless efforts, some others spring surprises, catapulting to power within a few years of their entry. An intellectual cum political leader, former PM Manmohan Singh has been an MP for more than 3 decades. He would retire on April 3rd, and there are no chances of him being re-elected as a Rajya Sabha MP, in addition to increasing age. The Congress is also facing several hurdles in ascending to power at the center, which can be said to bring his political career to a logical conclusion. However, he would be fondly remembered as the architect of Indian economic reforms. Singh played a pivotal role when he served as the Union Finance Minister in P.V. Narasimha Rao's government. He entered the Rajya Sabha in October 1991. From 2004 to 2014, he served the people as Prime Minister. Though there is a criticism that he remained as a remote in Sonia Gandhi's hand in running the UPA coalition, Singh tried to make the country tread the path of Congress within his limits when he was the PM. Lok Sabha election 2024. Pre-poll survey predicts NDA sweep in key state. Here's how many votes India bloc may win. As the Lok Sabha election nears, a survey has predicted that Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led NDA alliance may secure more than 50% of the votes in India's most politically significant state. As per the pre-poll survey by ABP News, See Voter, PM Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party is expected to get 52% of votes, similar to the showing in 2019 in Uttar Pradesh. On the other hand, the India bloc, an opposition coalition, is likely to secure its share of the vote at 36%, with another regional party predicted to score 7% of the share. Uttar Pradesh is the most significant state in India's politics because the northern state alone sends 80 members of parliament to the 543-member lower house. PM Modi is predicting his party and allies will win more than 400 seats in the upcoming polls. In 2019, the Saffron Party and its allies secured 51.2% of their votes in Uttar Pradesh. This time, the party is banking on strong economic progress and Hindu nationalist policies. Heat wave alert from April 3 to 6. IMD issues warning for Karnataka and other states. The Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has predicted a possible heat wave in multiple states across India, forecasting an above normal rise in temperature from April 3rd. The Central Weather Agency predicted that heat wave conditions are likely to prevail from April 3rd to 6th over parts of east and peninsular India. In its forecast, the IMD predict rainfall and thunderstorms could hit parts of northeast India on April 7th. The IMD said heat wave conditions are very likely to in isolated pockets north interior Karnataka this week, from April 2 to April 6. Further parts of Jharkhand and Andhra Pradesh are also expected to experience heat wave conditions. Botswana threatens to send 20,000 elephants to Germany. The president of Botswana has threatened to send 20,000 elephants to Germany in a dispute over conservation. Earlier this year, Germany Environment Ministry suggested there should be stricter limits on importing trophies from hunting animals. Botswana President Mokgweetsi Maisi told German media this would only impoverish people in his country. He said elephant numbers had exploded as a result of conservation efforts and hunting helped keep them in check. Germans should live together within the animals in a way you are trying to tell us to. Mr. Maisi told German newspaper Bild, this is not a joke. Botswana is home to about a third of world's elephant population, over 130,000, more than it has space for. Herds were causing damage to property, eating crops and tramping residents, Mr. Maisi said. Botswana has previously given 8,000 elephants to neighboring Angola and has offered hundreds more to Mozambique as a means of bringing the population down. We would like to offer such a gift to Germany, Mr. Maisi said, adding that he would not take no more for an answer. Odisha ECI orders transfer of 2 IAS, 6 IPS officers to non-poll related posts. The Election Commission of India on Tuesday ordered immediate transfer of 8 bureaucrats, including 2 collectors and 4 superintendents of police, from their current posting to non-election related posts. IG Central Ashish Kumar Singh, Cuttack DCP Kanwar Vishal Singh, Cuttack Collector Vineet Bhardwaj, Jagatsinghpur Collector Parul Patwari, Angul SP Sudhanshu Sekhar Mishra, Ganjam SP Sarvama Vivek M, Khorda SP Jugal Kishore Banot and Raulkela SP Mitrabhanu Mahapatro have been directed to be transferred to non-election related posts. In a letter to the State Chief Secretary, ECI Secretary Rakesh Kumar said the transfer will be effected immediately and a compliance report should be submitted. The ECI has asked the state government to recommend a panel of 3 eligible officers in respect of each of the posts for filling up further vacancies. The ECI move has come in the midst of allegations from opposition political parties regarding biasness and misuse of power and position by some government officials. On March 9, a BJP delegation had met the Chief Electoral Officer CEO Odisha over the delay in the transfer of government officers before the general election. The party has alleged that some police officers were counting at their place of posting even after 5 years. The ECI on March 21 had issued transfer order of Dhenkanal collector. ऐसे ही और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ.